Hi everybody, thank you for tuning into Freedom Chaser channel. Today I just wanted to go over a few short reasons why I decided to do full-time RVing. It's one of the best decisions I've ever made. I have my personal reasons and you might have completely different reasons, which is awesome. If one of the reasons aren't the same as mine, I'd love for you to share them in the comments. I love hearing why people chose this lifestyle. I love everything about it. The RV was the best purchase I've ever made, and I'm super excited about it. But I'm just going to share with you just a couple reasons why I transitioned. Okay, so first one is I wanted to get out of debt. I chose it because, as most of y'all probably know, that buying homes, they're expensive. I mean, they're a lot of money, especially for someone who doesn't, I'm not wealthy or anything like that. I could have gone that route and saved up for a down payment and purchased a home for 15-30 years and continued to pay on it, and it just didn't appeal to me. So I wanted to get the RV and pay for it. Obviously it's less expensive. Pay it off fast, which it takes a lot less time than 30 years, like a house. When you'll also know that apartments, you sign a lease for so much a month, and then every year it's like the monthly payments, they go up. The apartments are like, oh, the marketplace is so and so, and we have to raise our rent a couple $100s, and you're just like, man, that sucks. So and plus with apartments, they tack on other things like, oh, if you have a pet, that's more money, or if you want a covered parking spot, that's more money, or if you want to have your trash taken out, that's more money. It's just little fees everywhere. So by getting the RV and paying it off, I own my home, so there's no mortgage there. The only fees that I do have is when I park it, if it's at a resort or a campground, they have weekly fees or monthly fees or nightly fees, whatever, but it's still nowhere near what you're gonna pay in apartment fees. So by doing that, I'm able to save more money, get out of debt faster, and that was one of the biggest reasons, was to get out of debt, to have that weight of owing people, just get it off of my chest. If anybody of y'all have gone that route, got out of debt, you know how amazing it feels to just be debt free. I'm not there yet, but working on it. Second reason why I chose it is I wanted to be more mobile. I wanted to have the option of having a lake view or an ocean view, or maybe one day I decide I want to be out in the desert or something and have a view like that. I really like being mobile. You can get put in an apartment and you can sit on your balcony, and yeah, it's nice and whatnot, but what are you looking at across the street? More than likely you're looking at your neighbors, or you're the side of a highway or something that's just not pleasant. So being able to get this RV is allowing me to, just up and go and move if I want to, look out of my window and see a nice lake. I'm actually looking out at a lake right now. It's gorgeous, but and also, like, if you're in your house, you pick a neighborhood, but when you look out your window, what do you see? You see another house. You can take vacations and whatnot to a nice lake, but you're only there for what, a week or two or maybe a month, but then you have to turn right back around and you have to go home and you have to look at your neighbors, and I don't know, I really prefer having a nature view all the time instead of somebody's house. So that's another reason why I chose RV. Another reason is I wanted to downsize. If any of y'all full-time RVers know that you can't put a lot of stuff in an RV, not as much as you can in a house anyways. So you're forced to downsize. You've got to get rid of furniture. You've got to get rid of decor. You've got to get rid of all those kitchen appliances you never use. Just not owning a lot of stuff. It feels good. It feels good to me, anyways. I feel weighed down when I had a big apartment, and I felt like I had all this extra space that I had to fill. So I would buy something else, like a nicer chair, or more pillows, or more blankets, more just more stuff. And if any of y'all can relate, when you move into your RV and you had to get rid of a bunch of clothes, so you're limited on closet space. It's a really good feeling to just get rid of stuff. I think that having a lot of stuff in your home is distracting. Like if you've ever find yourself, like, after you do a really good deep spring cleaning or something, you just feel like, oh, this place is really cleaned up, and it's like you can focus on other things easier, or like you can start on a project you've been talking about for months, because you feel like there's not as many distractions around you, which is how I feel in the RV. There's just not a lot of stuff around. I feel like I'm more proactive, and I get more things done, and it just feels good. But anyways, those were just a few reasons why I wanted to mention. Like I said, if you guys have other reasons, I'd love to hear about them. I love stories about people moving into RVs and why they did it and how it's positively impacted their lives. Please share in the comments below. Thanks again for listening.